Now, here we have to present a square root of x minus 3 plus 5. As you see here now, this is the parent function. Minus 3, since the number 3 is under the radical, so that means I have to go 3 steps to the right. Then 3 steps to the right, then x plus 5. So that means I have to go, or I have to move this radical sign when after its latest position 5 steps upward. 2, 3, 4, 5. So here will be our new function. Okay, you have to draw it to represent the x minus 3 first. Then after that, from this one, add it 5 steps or 5 steps here upward. Is it clear?
Yes, miss. Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Now,
Yes.
let's go to the last one here. A right triangle has 50 angle. Before that, let's remember the trigonometric ratios: sine, cosine, and tan. Sine is an opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is an adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is an opposite over adjacent. Now, let's solve these questions here. A right triangle has a 50 angle. The hypotenuse is 10 centimeter to the nearest tenth. What is the length of the side opposite to the 50-degree angle? So here we have a triangle, sorry. In this right triangle, we have a 50 angle or 50 degree here, which is angle in the side right triangle. They need to find, the hypotenuse is 10, and they ask you now to find the length that is opposite to 50. So this one, we need to find x here, which is, they told me, what is the length to the side that is opposite to 50. So what you have to do here now?
Sine of 50.
Yeah, now you have to ask yourself, what is the given information I have? I have the opposite and I have the hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse is sine. So I will say sine 50 is the opposite, which is x over the hypotenuse 10. Then I have sine 50. I have 10. I need to find x. It's very easy. Now, from the calculator, as I told you, sine 50, it is 0.766 equal x over 10. Then I need to find x. What do you have to do here?
Cross product property.
Cross product, bravo. So x will be 10 times 0.776. When you multiply any number by 10, you have to move the decimal point to the right 1 digit. Since I multiplied with 10, with a number with 1 0. So it will be 7.76. I will repeat, if you multiply any decimal number by 10, look at number 10. How many 0 for 10? 1 0. So I have to move this decimal point 1 decimal, because 1 0, 1 decimal, 2 zeros, 2 decimal. Now then, move it to the right 1 digit. So I have to say it is, so the decimal point will be here. It will be moved to be here. So we have a 7.76.
Teacher, is it 7.76 or 7.66?
66, sorry. So here, the length of x is 7.66. Now, find the trigonometric ratio for angle A. Here, you have to find the trigonometric ratios for angle A. That's it. You have to find sine, cosine, and tan. Let's solve number 53 here. In number 53, we have angle A here. We have 8 and 17. And I need to find sine and cosine and tan. Now, to find the sine and cosine and tan here, as you see, we have two sides only. So can I find the sine of angle A? What is the sine of angle A here?
Sine of angle
The sine of opposite over
equals 17.
opposite over hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse, which is 8 over 17. Now, let's find cosine A.
It will be, teacher, adjacent over hypotenuse.
Bravo. Where's the adjacent here?
It's x.
It is unknown. So what we have to do? How can I find this side here?
Cosine with a -1, the cosine.
X over 17.
No, I want to find x. This x. I need to find write the cosine.
Teacher,
Right,
inverse.
teacher,
The
over.
inverse.
Well, cosine equals adjacent
Okay.
over hypotenuse.
Okay,
Hypotenuse
adjacent
x
over hypotenuse.
over hypotenuse.
Type. Okay, the hypotenuse is 17, but where's the adjacent? It's at not written.
It's unknown. It's x.
Okay.
No, I
Then
don't
we
put
make cross product.
Teacher,
What?
we will use the inverse of cosine.
Sorry?
The inverse of cosine.
Then to find angle A. But
Yes.
yes, it's correct. Thank you, Jana. It's correct. You have to find the inverse of sine. Then you have find angle A. Then from angle you can't. Another way. This is correct, but I want an easier one.
Miss Teacher Jenna said, and we will find cosine is what with the
Oh, she
calculator.
said that like here, sine A is 8 over 17. So let's find, Jana said, let's find sine inverse of 8 over 17. It's give you angle A. Then after you find angle A, substitute it here, and then find the adjacent.
Teacher, do we subtract 8 and 17 or add them to find 6x?
How you find or subtract them?
I mean, do we add or subtract the 8 and 17 to find the adjacent?
No, you cannot. This is a right triangle. You cannot subtract them. What you have to do to find the missing side?
Teacher, this means that how teacher will say the measurement of the triangle is 180. So we say angle of A plus angle of B equals plus angle of C
This is
equals
for the angle.
180. So like this.
It's not,
This is side.
this is for the angles. But here, these are sides. For the sides, you cannot add the sides and subtract them from another one. For the angles, it's correct.
Okay.
So how did you find x? Who can tell me? Plus 1 mark.
Adjacent multiply and cosine A with hypotenuse. So cosine will be over hypotenuse, which is 17, like this.
No. From the triangle here, how did you find x?
Teacher, 8 multiplied by 17 equals 180.
No, miss, I told you this 180 for the angles, not for the sides. Any ideas?
Teacher would use a theorem.
Teacher, 17
If
minus
one,
8.
No. What did you say, Farah?
teacher, there was a theorem that if we have two sides are known and one angle is known, so our teacher will use the Pythagorean theorem.
Bravo, thank you so much. You get 1 plus 1 mark. You have to use the Pythagorean theorem. I told you if you have two sides known and you need to find the third one, you have to use the Pythagorean theorem. So 7 squared is 8 squared plus x squared minus 8 squared minus 8 squared. So 17 squared minus 8 squared is 225 equals x squared. So x will be square root of 225, which is 15. So x here is 15. So this is now the adjacent here, 15. Now how to find tan A? It is the opposite over adjacent. Where is the opposite here?
6.
It's
8.
mm,
And where's the adjacent?
6. I mean,
the adjacent is
no way.
Adjacent, 15.
15.
15.
So it is 8 over 15. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Now let's
Yes,
solve.
teacher, a minute.
يلا okay.
So, Miss Teacher, like here we have cosine equal adjacent over hypotenuse. So we use the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing side, the
Yes.
easier way.
Now let's see the higher thinking of Jana. Jana says that I don't know the side here, and I need to find the cosine of angle A, which is the adjacent over 17. Jana told me that, teacher, try to find angle A, put the sine inverse of 8 over 17. So sine inverse of 8 over 17 give me the measure of the angle A, which is 28 degrees. Then from this 28 degree, you can substitute it now in the formula of cosine. That's cosine 28 degree is an adjacent over 17. Then by cross product, cosine 28 times 17 will be the adjacent. If you multiply them, you get 15, 2. This is actually the high thinking of Jana. Thank you, Jana, and you will also get +1 mark.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher,
Yes.
so teacher, we got 28 degrees from the sine inverse. Or
Yeah,
from
from
where you got it, teacher?
28, she used the sine of A, that was 8/17. And since the sine is 8/17, so by using sine inverse, you will find the A. You will, after she find angle A, which is 28, so 28 now, she substitute it here. Cosine 28 is adjacent over 17. By cross product, she found that the adjacent is 15. Then she will continue, because I ask you to find cosine A, that is 15/17.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, let's do this one here. Suppose there's a right triangle, ABC, has a right angle at C. So what does it mean? Right angle at C, so here is C, this is the right angle. So this is A and this is B. Find the measure of the other side to the nearest tenth. If the length of AB is 12, the measure of angle A is 34 degrees. What did they ask you to do? You have to find the measure of the other sides. The measure of the other sides. How I need, now look here. For angle 34, I have an hypotenuse only. So if I need, I can use this angle 34 to find any missing side. So let's use sine 34. Now sine 34 degree is, this is x and this is y, is an opposite, which is x, over the hypotenuse, which is 12. So then I need to find x. So I'll multiply 12 by sine 34. So sine 34 times 12 is 6.7. This is the measure of angle of side x. It is 6.7. Now for angle A also, I need to find y. What is the y with respect to angle A? Is it its opposite or adjacent?
Adjacent.
Adjacent, bravo.
Adjacent.
So cosine 34, which is the adjacent, y, over the hypotenuse 12. So y will be 12 times cosine 34. Then cosine 34 times 12 is 9.95. This is y.
So teacher, by using the cosine, you found the adjacent?
Yes, to find the adjacent, use the cosine. To find the sine, the opposite, use the sine.
Okay. So teacher, if I use tan and finding the opposite, it will be correct?
No, no, it will be also correct. If you want to, did you mean find the opposite of what? You mean, did you find 9.95?
No, teacher, the angle A, if I use, if maybe I can teacher the cosine of 34, then I use tan to find the opposite.
Yes.
Tan
Okay.
A,
If you have the
find the
opposite and the
opposite.
adjacent, you can find also the tan. This is another way. Yeah, you can say tan of 34 is an opposite over adjacent. So the opposite here is 6.7. The adjacent is unknown. And the tan of 34, let's find it here, it is 0.674. Then by cross product and they divide them, so adjacent will be 6.7 over 0.674.
Okay.
You will find that it will be 9.94, which is approximately 9.95. So this is another way.
Okay.
Okay. Let's solve now number 57. In number 57 here, we have a right triangle and it has a right triangle at C. Now AC is 8 and measure of B is 52 degrees. I need now to find BC and AB. Now for angle 52 here, what did I have? With respect to this angle, I have the opposite. So which is
Opposite.
So the sign of 52 is an opposite
Over hypotenuse.
hypotenuse, which is unknown. So then, sine of 52 times the hypotenuse will equal 8. Then sine of 52 is 0.788 equals 8 times the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse will be 8 over 0.788. So the hypotenuse will be 10.15. Or you can say 10.2. This will be the hypotenuse. Now I need to find now, so this will be now AB. I need to find now BC.
Teacher, 10.2? The
Yes.
opposite.
Yes, the hypotenuse is 10.2. Now I need to find the adjacent. By what? Cosine A.
Adjacent cosine.
Yes, cosine B, sorry.
Cosine A.
So
Yes. Cosine B. No.
Teacher, the hypotenuse 10.5, 15, or 10.2.
it's approximate يعني, after I round it. It's the same.
First we need to round it.
Yes, if I round it or you keep it as it is, there's no problem. عادي يعني 10.15 or 10.20 is approximately the same. So then cosine B is adjacent over the hypotenuse. Now where's the adjacent? It is x. Where's the hypotenuse?
10.2.
10.2 equals cosine B. Cosine B or cosine 52. So then 10 times, or 10.2 times cosine 52, it will give you x, which is 6.27. This is here how to find this missing sides. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.